You have to keep looking for an artist for your indie comic book if you want to get it made. They're out there, and I'm proof. My name's TS, and I write comics like The Digger, which is basically What If Indiana Jones Hunted Shortround, and it's out this new comic book day at your local comic book shop, so go and check it out. The number one question I get asked in all of my comics is, how do I find an artist? And here's the thing. You know how to find an artist, you just don't like the next step. Because you find an artist by looking on here, by looking on ArtStation, DeviantArt, reading comic books, and then you message the person whose art you liked and go, hey, do you want to work with me? Do you want to talk about a collaboration? Do you want to discuss a team up? And that's the part that people have a hard time with, because inevitably, most of the answers you get is no, or you get silence, and they just don't know how to deal with that. And I'm here to tell you that that part doesn't go away quickly. It doesn't go away, at least at the level of comic books that I'm at, and I deal with it all the time. I message people on the daily and go, hey, do you want to team up on something? Hey, do you want to work on a comic book with me? And they usually say no. Sometimes I get an awkward email where they go, thanks for emailing. They don't even want to acknowledge that I asked them for a team up, because they don't like the cut of my jib. They don't like the stories that I'm pitching. They don't like my writing or something. But that's okay. You're not going to be for everybody, and you need to keep asking and keep looking if you want to find a collaborator that will help you launch your comic book career. That happened with me on The Digger. Sam Goodlin, the co-creator and artist on The Digger, was not the first person I asked to work with that year. He was like the 100th. And even Sam didn't want to work with me at first until he read some of my writing, and that turned him around on the stuff that I was working on, and it made him want to work with me. I was able to kind of prove to him that I was worth working with. And as I've been able to put out more comic books, more people have been willing to work with me, or at least hear out a pitch. But I still get the inevitable no thanks, or I'm not interested, or hey, thanks for emailing. It still happens. And from what I understand, it happens at all levels of writing for comic books. So you have to get used to it. You have to build a thick skin, and you have to keep powering through and keep looking for the right collaborators there to help launch your comic book career. So good luck. Go make comics. My name's TS, and I write comics like The Digger, which you can pre-order at your local comic book shop right now.